let's do a bit of introductions to warm up a bit. I'll start to just give the tone. My name is XCOM, or Emoto, or Emil, real name. Been playing games for 20 years. Started with Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Good stuff. Planescape is my favorite thing, so if you want to summon things, bring them. I've been DMing for 7 years, I think now, and looking forward to this. I'm not the best with rules, so I absolutely accept rules lawyering. Please bring it, no problem at all. As long as it is, I put a lot of emphasis on realism, so things will be fair in the end, no matter what. My main thing is the story. That's the one thing I care about. The rules are there to make the story not spiral out of proportion and be stupid, because they play off of each other. But I bring the story. Feel free to tell me how your characters work, especially Fanta. I have never played with not kineticist.
Thaumaturge.
Thaumaturge. Thank you. I forget names. So if you wanna interrupt me at any time and be like, this is how that works, I'm like, all right, that is how it works. You know better. So no trouble with that at any time, please. So that's me. Let's give the word to someone else. I think we'll leave Edgar for last, because he's the guest. He'll get, it feels natural to do that. Quick introductions, guys. If you want, who wants to go next? Just go alphabetical, maybe.
I could go. It's not.
Go for it,
So-
Kahir.
Are we doing like us as players, or also to like describe our characters?
Probably
Yes,
players
yes.
first.
Probably, yeah, just as players. And as you meet him, then you can say a little bit about the character when he arrives. Just players.
Okay. Yeah. So, let's see. Yeah, I'm Kahir. I've been playing tabletops like on and off ever since I was like in middle school. I even GM'd Pathfinder with my friends for a bit, like the original one. So I knew of Pathfinder and then started playing games. I just recently joined like a year ago. I played D&D. Long story short, not the best DM in the world. So I tried looking for a different group and found kind of if I should talk to Moto, like I did a mini campaign of Moto and I pitched like this character about like he losing his homeland to the undead, and it's kind of like kickstarted this whole campaign of reclaiming Lastfall. So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, cool stuff. Thank you, Kahir. Let's go alphabetical. Falgrim, hello. Very quickly, just
All right, yeah. So yeah, I'm Denatrix. Sometimes I go with Trix. Real name Alex, which is the same as another member of the group, so I might it hasn't really gotten too confusing yet, just because go by usually character names. But yeah, I have been playing mostly 5e for like 9-ish years. And like I relatively recently made the switch over to Pathfinder 2e about like year and a half ago ish. So yeah, I pretty experienced, got a good deal of variety, so yeah.
It's very appreciated when you jump in and say here something calm, because the battle has just ended, and I hope everybody has watched the recap and you know what's happening. Let me click here. Done. So I'll do a recap just anyway to get us all in the mood, to remind us of what's happening, and to continue seamlessly forward into what's going on. So, last session, gigantic battle, tons of zombies being hacked and
Sorry,
slashed.
hold on a second. I think Falgrim's there's some background noise coming from you. Like I don't know if you guys hear it.
I can hear it.
Yep. Falcon.
All right.
Yeah, I can.
All right. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Zombies getting hacked and slashed left, right, and center. And yeah, sorry, I can hear some background noise again, but I don't know what it's coming from. I just Falgrim. Hey, Falgrim!
There's like a video playing in the background, Falgrim.
Yeah, you might want to swap to
Yeah,
push
no,
to talk.
It's I don't know. I'm trying to. I don't know why it's doing this. My mic is.
Has your
I don't-
noise suppression turned off by accident?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry,
Like
man,
the Discord noise suppression? Because I know that can be how you go on sometimes.
I fully understand about the TV being in the background. I know what that's like, and please don't worry about it. No problem here. But yeah, maybe a push to talk or something like that, please. But anyway, at the end of this of the battle, you guys caught up with Boneheart, the vampire, who kind of jumped on the back of this horseman over here. Let me zoom you in. The leader of the cavalry. He was kind of biting him in the back when Kahir jumps on top of him, and the vampire instantly switches targets, like you again, and stabs at Kahir, scoring a critical hit. After which he quickly gets chopped up into pieces. And to wrap up the battle, all the corpses are being piled up. There are hundreds, thousands of zombies and whatnot. One person I would like to point out over here, this guy. This is one of the commanders. He's a commander of one of these squads of 25 people. You all would have heard his name by now. You would know him. He's a respected member of the Last Wall Force. He's a priest of Pharasma. And as the corpses are being piled up into a gigantic pile, he pulls out a chalice from his backpack and he begins to pour holy water on all of them and chant and perform a ritual of cleansing that all of you instinctively know. This will ensure none of these corpses ever gets up. And as he pours water from this chalice, it never seems to end. This is never-ending holy water thing. Here you go. There's some rules about it for doing it in battle. But if you do it outside of battle, it's more of a ritual. And when it is part of his ritual of cleansing, it is infinite holy water. So all of these corpses get cleansed, and this takes quite some time, like an hour or so, to clean up the battle. During which time, I'm sure that you guys are wondering what's happening. Are we going to be chasing the bad guys? Are we staying here? What's going on back and forth? Before I introduce Fanta and Edgar, I'd like to ask all of you guys, what are you going to be doing during this whole thing? By the way, at the end of which the commander is just gonna, so we don't waste time asking him, he's just gonna say, we're going back to camp. We cannot chase this force blindly. We're going to regroup. Everybody is out of spells. So we'll take a break. And that's the plan. But yeah, what are you guys doing? I have ordered you in this formation by accident. But yeah, Kahir, let's go in order of accidental ordering. Kahir, what do you think you'll be doing in the next 1 hour?
Like before we go to camp?
Like right here in the middle of the field while all the corpses are being purified.
I would tend to my wounds somehow or ask for healing because Boneheart got me good. I had like that consistent damage from the critical hit, so
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah, that disappears as soon as you take any amount of healing, so no worries. But I'm sure somebody will heal you. Also, you have a whole hour, so technically you could blast 6 Leon hands. But
Okay, yeah, I mean that's focus on healing, and I would also assist the priest and like what he's doing with the undead. Like I bet
Okay.
by himself it'd be pretty hard, so I'm gonna help him.
oh no
Purify this
no!
place.
Like everybody is helping out. All of
Yeah.
these conscripts on top as well.
Yeah, so I would join them. Yeah, as well
Okay.
after I heal myself.
I feel that this work for fixing corpses would refocus you. So I have added full focus for you. You can just go ahead. Oh,
Oh.
somebody joined or left?
Falgrim.
Oh, Fulgrim disappeared. Unfortunately.
All right,
Well-
if it's an hour, so could I? Okay, so I'd be refocused and I'd heal myself. Should I do that manually? Just
Or yeah,
okay.
just go ahead.
Okay, great.
Feel free to just go ahead and do that. So thank you for your describing your actions in the next 1 hour or so. Fulgrim, any specific actions from you that you would like to take here before we move on? Fulgrim?
No, yeah, I'll just sort of help with, tend to injured, treat, yeah, I will, I'll do a treat wounds on, whoops.
Oh wow. Sure.
Okay, maybe not that key for push talk, guess Q is doing something. Yeah, I'll treat wounds on Kahir.
All right. Cool. Sounds good. He lay on hands to himself.
Just like
Oh,
thematically, like he made it faster. I
Yeah.
laid the hands if he also treat wounds. It's fine.
Sure. Pyra, any specific actions from you?
Well, I'm gonna assume that a lot of the battlefield is kind of burning. I'm probably gonna bring that all in, and This is like a pretty thick, like, forest, right? Like you said, there was like a large canopy. That's why
Yeah.
Boneheart wasn't
Yes.
suffering. Yeah. I guess I'll probably just start handing like torches out just to make sure people are in full sight and just checking if
yeah.
people are like suffering and if they're checking for the dead and wounded. Really, honestly, that's probably what I'm gonna be doing.
All right. Yeah, sounds good. And from Iridia, any specific actions?
Guess she'll just take out her entertainer's flute and won't be playing like anything like too jaunty or energetic. More like something that's a bit more mellow but hopeful, like to help encourage them, to kind of lift the spirits of the people who are after the battle and help them realize, we won. We kicked these undead's ass. And it's time to recover and focus, but there should be some hope and happiness in there as well.
Nice. That's a very Azata kind of thing to do. Awesome. Cool. So, meanwhile, Edgar is not on this field, and he's gonna tell you about it in just a moment. But yeah, as these corpses and stuff are being cleaned up, Commander Percival gives the order. Everybody lines up, and you're all told to fall back to one of the villages that you just passed. I'm gonna load actually the world map for just a second, like a literal second here.
Oh,
Whoops, wrong one. I'm getting wrong world maps all day today on Matt's game as well. I will point you over here. You guys wanted a map marker? So here is your map marker.
That's a lot closer than I thought it was.
Yeah, you. Yeah, I think you may be right. I think I should have placed this marker a little bit over here. Yep. This battle happened right here. So now we're gonna keep this marker here, and it's gonna stay there forever. And 6 months from now, we're gonna get in there and be like, oh yes, that battle. Remember that? No. Well,
I'll remember
I
it.
know why I put it there because that the writing is there, like the 126 kilometers is there. But I'm preparing a new map. Don't worry about it, guys. Also, sorry, lots of little details, lots of little admin work happening here. Also, Fanta, if you look over here, second
thing.
If you
My token's
track-
not on the thing.
Oh, but you should still see things though, right?
Nope, it's all black.
Oh, it's all black. Oh, one second.
I think it's because my token's not on.
Yeah, try zooming out.
But nobody's token is on.
Oh.
How about now? Okay, I will just.
Nope.
No. Weird.
Is he part of? Is the light one of his companions? Is that something that can work or no?
The light will be. Whoa.
There he is.
Ah.
Oh, that's very strange though. How come it isn't? Let me look at the. Thank you for saying that it's black. I will look at why that could possibly be.
And I know you're busy right now, but was that like the first fight or like battle that the Knights of Last Wall have won? Like in lore, like what this
I'm
world
just
kind of thing?
No, it isn't. I'm just marking our campaign.
The Knights of Last Wall have been operating for years. Like they've won plenty of battles.
Yeah. But I just have in my mind that it's just been like a losing war as they've just been like pushed back further and further.
They've more or less been able to keep the borders along this river over here. This is
okay.
The Shining River. There are patrols happening back and forth. Also, this forest here is full of Fae who do not tolerate any of that nonsense. And there are a few cities that are still holding the line. So, while it is a losing war, it has ground to a standstill. And, well, maybe things will start moving forward again, hopefully.
Yeah. Quick, that's also called the Thorndil River.
That's not the Shiny River? Okay, I gotta look at my map again. But if you say so, then it is. Sure.
Okay.
Maybe it was renamed or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you're right. You probably are. I'll look it up later. But anyway, back to that forest battle map. Zoom. The whole force, the force of these rangers, there's like 500 of them, plus there's a few conscripts over here, and 120 Last Wall people, 20 of which are cavalry. All of you fall back to a smaller village that you had just been in earlier today. And I will load another map here. We'll move on from there. To Rondel River.
They're famous, believe them.
And activate. Welcome everyone to a little fort that you were at before the battle. You took some time here. I didn't roleplay it I roleplayed it one-on-one with some people, not everyone. But yeah, get closer to the fire, sit down, find a stump, have fun. The army settles down. This is a small place that has some significance for the Fae and for the Desna religion, because this particular waterfall, even if it's deafening, and you can't sleep right next to it because of all the noise, it turns out people who sleep here are just wake up absolutely super refreshed. And so Commander Percival has chosen this semi-holy site to pitch camp for his whole army so that people can actually get a good night rest. The rangers from Nirmatas are running around the place, so you're feeling pretty safe right now. And it is now evening. As you kind of get comfy, you get some food. I'm sure Iridia is cooking something delicious as she always does. Kahir is praying. I don't know. All of you can decide what you're doing. And at some point,
Sorry, go ahead.
oh, if you have something, go for it.
I'm just saying that she's probably like slicing up beef, pork, veggies, and a big old stock to make a big bowl of Mender's soup, because I imagine a lot of people's gear was like ripped and broken during the battle. So Mender's soup does give a bonus to mending checks or repairs.
Hey,
What?
oh, nice.
That is actually so
From-
cool. I was not aware there was food that did that. Like sort of stuff.
Amazing. All right, cool stuff. All right, yeah. The light starts to fade. The camp is settling down. As I was saying, rangers are keeping track of everything. You are safe around here. Commander Percival, this is his tent, and all of his commanders have tents around his tent, and he has been calling people in one after the other at some point. Calling, getting reports and everything. And at some point he calls Mira, the Seren Ray priestess, and he calls Varkan, into his tent, and they talk for a little bit. After some time, they come out, and Commander Percival comes over, sits here with the others. Everybody finds a spot. All of them are sitting around, and Commander Percival sits down, looks at you guys, Kahir and Fulgrim in particular, but also Pyra and Iridia, because you were also in the battle, and I just noticed Iridia is not healed fully. You know what? Give me a second here. I got you. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
I'm sure there's so much time passed, so here you go. Some cheat healing. There you go. Somebody would have laid hands. So Commander Percival looks at you, Kahir, and says, "Hey boy, we talked about that vampire previously, but I couldn't help but notice this time around. He stopped what he was doing and jumped on top of you. He seems to really, really hate you more than usual. What can you tell me about him? Why does he have this beef against you?"
Well, it's kind of a long story. But
we heard the story before, but why that much? Because you were telling them before in the cathedral, right? Actually, sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead. Do your thing.
well, I'm originally from Rosser's Coffer, and I was there at the day it fell to the undead. And, well, the Boneheart chased me and my family away, and we got separated in the forest. Boneheart attacked me off my horse, and we were struggling. But luckily, with Serene's strength, I was able to cut off his right eye. That's why I think he hates me so much.
I see. So much so that he would that he would not finish killing a commander of Lastwall but jump on top of you. Undead. Truly baffling. Idiotic creatures. You have to be crazy to become undead. That guy became undead on his own choice. I guess
There's something. I don't.
something.
This is just a hunch, sir. But he called the Lich Malik, and at the day when Rosler fell, Malik of Villimus was there, leading the undead.
You know him? This guy. Erling! He kind of points to this guy. Erling! Get close! This guy comes over here. Let me give you his name now that you know his name. Covered by anyone, you should be able to hover over him and see his name.
Erling.
Erling.
I'm not even gonna try that last name.
Alf Kettleson. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Write this down, man. And he's like, yes, sir. Pulls out the thing, starts writing down. Okay, go ahead, here. What'd you say the name was? Malik of what?
Villimus.
Valamas.
Yeah. I knew of him. He was a great warrior. But on the day of the attack, he looked like he was undead or something. And I haven't heard that name in ages. I don't know if it's the same, but that Lich didn't look like a thing like the Malik I saw at Rosler's Coffer. But I mean, Malik was the one that gave the Boneheart the order to chase me and my family. He even killed my grandpa. Jadek, he gave his life so we'd have time to escape.
Always a tragedy when an elf loses his life. I'm sorry for your loss, lad. So that's why he has this beef against you. He really wants. I still don't understand it, to be honest with you. But what can you do? Undead are weird people. And how about you, Falgrim? I saw that when the vampire jumped on top of you, he asked you a question, and it seemed to me that you're answering it. What happened there, friend? Fulgrim? You're muted.
All right, I forgot that he changed it. Yes, I think he used some sort of mind control. But first, I don't remember exactly what happened, but I remember feeling compelled to do what he said. It was a failure on my part. I should have been stronger than that.
You told him that I had the book, Falgrim.
Well, thankfully, he had no clue who you were.
Book?
Yep.
Says Commander Percival. What book?
Takes out the because we gave her the cultist research. So I take out the book about Rosler and how they're trying to apparently bring him back.
Okay, so you start to rummage through. Well, not really rummage. It's in your pouch of holding, so it's easy to pull it out. But you start to look for your pouch, and you're about to pull the book out, when all of a sudden, this guy Varkan stands up on his feet, and he looks at the front gate over here in this direction, where you can see a man is standing there and going through the gate. This is Edgar, his character. The gate opens up. He opens the gate with two hands, like crunch, which attracts the attention of the commander, who has kind of been glancing towards the gate for a while now throughout this whole thing. And you can see Edgar's character walking in. And go ahead, Edgar, do your thing. So he steps in. Varkan kind of steps up to the side and walks towards him. He's like, Edgar, you're back. You're muted, by the way. Maybe.
Oh, Vargon, I have found him.
You found him. He gets close.
He turned to mist.
He did. He turned. The vampire. That's where you disappeared. Okay, I thought so. When you disappeared, I thought you were probably chasing that vampire. Was that what happened? Go ahead.
I tracked him down to his coffin. He is there regenerating now.
Amazing. Is he alone? What about the lich?
I could not tell from there. I had to return with the information I have gathered.
Good job. Is it far? How far is it from here? Can you tell?
I can even take you there. It is not that far. A few hours stride.
Alright, so we're gonna pause the game right here. Thanks, Edgar. An introduction there. Edgar appears out of nowhere. Varkan is extremely friendly, comes up, shakes his hand. And Edgar, if you would please describe your character now that he has actually entered the scene.
Yeah, he is looks as a man of mystic, and his cloak is covered in feathers and totems with hold on. His armor is a patchwork of cloth and ritual trappings marked with talismans and runes painted with deep crimson over a breastplate adorned with a blue spiral that ever so slightly emits a blue light. Pouches clink with alchemical vials and preserved herbs ready to be ready for healing or hexing. In one hand, he carries a long cane, in the other, a tome with the same blue spiral. He wears a necklace of knives that hang from his neck. His hair is white and flows freely, and he wherever he walks silently and deliberately.
Cool. So time is still paused as these two guys are talking about it. I'm sure you're hearing all of this stuff. I'd like to see how you react, because I found him, the vampire. What about the lich? All that stuff. I'm sure people around the fire would have reactions to that. Let's go in backwards order this time around. Pyra, what are your reactions to this?
I'd say, as the party knows, like whenever things are like tense or Pyra's like trying to focus or just doing everything, she just starts like shuffling cards. And as just this person we've never seen is like, yeah, I found him. I'm like mid shuffling as the cards just fly out into the fire, and I'm just like,
Yeah. All right.
And then like as like I'm going to assume a couple of the cards get singed as I like curve the fire with my kineticist power, and I was like, oh, shit, as I'm trying to bring the cards back in. Like I'll just magically roof the ambers off, but some of them got singed clearly, and I was like, I just kind of look at Kahir without bit speechless.
And since you're looking at Kahir, let's go to him actually. Kahir, what's your reaction to all of this?
Should we describe how our characters look?
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
actually.
yeah.
Good idea. Let's go back to Pyra then. Pyra, what do you look like?
Yes.
I'll
So,
picture while you do that.
I don't know if it was said. Pyra is a gnome with the Ifrit heritage. They actually have quite short hair with just little singes at the tips. They do have those fiery tattoo swirls, but they're more of like at the moment just like a dull yellow orange, not as bright as they are. With patches of leather armor, but they are dressed quite scantily, I guess, would be like very similar to the photo. But rather than having the long flowing orange hair, it's just a very short bob with singed tips, but bright glowing yellow eyes as well. That's pretty much what Pyra looks like.
Cool. Thank you. And we give the word over to Kahir. Hey, Evan, if you'd like to describe a character and then your reaction, or the other way around.
Sure. So you see, Kahir is a half elf, black hair, and a beard. And he's wearing heavy armor with a cape, and you can see that he has a shield with the last will symbol on it. Yeah, the armor is actually based off Nilfgaard, if you're familiar with The Witcher. Yeah, and he's wearing also Necklace of the Sun, which represents Sarenrae.
Cool. And so as the commander and Edgar are talking to each other and talking about the vampire, what is your reaction to this kind of thing? It doesn't
Okay.
have to be outward reaction, like what are you thinking even would be interesting to me and to everyone.
Well, I think if Kahir, he would be curious about like, how did you see, so he would go up and be like, you saw Boneheart? How?
Go ahead, Edgar, if you wanna take it over.
I was on the outskirts of the battle dealing with various tasks where I spotted the vampire turn to mist and float away. I tracked him down several hours until I found him in his coffin. I dare not take any unnecessary risk. I returned here with the information I have gathered.
Varkan turns to you, Kahir, and to you, Edgar, and puts a hand on your shoulder, Edgar, and says, You did a good job. There's no way that vampire left his coffin unguarded. There could have been something else watching his coffin. Good thing you didn't approach. So thanks, Kahir, for your thing. Let's go to Fulgrim just because he's standing right next to you. Sorry, really, everybody will get the turn. But Fulgrim, what is your reaction to the whole scenario? You muted maybe?
Yeah. So would I have seen Edgar around before, or?
I don't know if you would have. Varkan. This is kind of part of Edgar's story. Edgar, do you think you would have spent a lot of time in Fort Ozim, in the barracks of the Last Wall people?
No, not necessarily in the barracks with the rest of the crew. He would have been going in and out more as like a freelance agent.
Okay.
Alongside Varkon to get various tasks and missions done.
Okay, so in that case, Fulgrim, you would have seen him from a distance. You would have seen him talk to Varkan, but you wouldn't have talked to him. There are a lot of people who come and go. Last Wall is is not a united, a unified thing nowadays. There are groups of Last Wall people running around all over the world. They're not organized like an army should be. They're looking for allies. They're looking for small skirmishes. They're not going to war. So having a person come and talk to a commander of Last Wall and then going out is nothing unusual. So you wouldn't have paid attention. There you go. And what else would you like to do, Fulgrim?
Yeah, I think I think I'll like acknowledge him. Just something like if you manage to see him, then well, I mean that's useful at least. Thank you.
Thanks, Fulgrim. And Iridia, would you like to do anything?
Getting up from the campfire, she kind of walks a bit closer to him, and just kind of looks him up and down. And Iridia is a gnome who has wavy blue hair and tattoos across her face and arms that show that she, for anyone with a decent amount of magical knowledge, would know that that denotes her as an Azamar, a Azada-blooded Niflheim. So she also has like more expensive and nicer clothes than pretty much most of the knights and such. They're
Everyone here.
Yeah. At her side is a flute, along with a dagger and a mace, as well as various alchemical bottles and ingredients. And I guess Edgar will probably recognize ingredients for alchemical bombs as well, that hang from her belt and several straps on her armor. And she comes up and she's smiling disarmingly, but any amount of perception sees that she's kind of looking you up and down and kind of analyzing you, like looking at the potions, looking at any kind of weird weapons, seeing the mask and all of the various esoterica you have, and just kind of analyzing. It's like, you seem like you know what you're doing, and if the commander trusts you, you must have quite a bit of strength yourself.
I have been in this fight for many a year.
Varkan turns to you and says, me and Edgar go back years. 10? Is it now, friend?
Has been a decade.
And he kind of steps back to make space for you guys. So yeah, Anyway, Commander Percival hears this news as well, and he's obviously gonna react to the whole thing. He would come over to you, Edgar, and he, looking at Varkan as well, and talking to you. Hello there, Edgar, is it? Nice to meet you, Commander Percival. So, you saw where that vampire has his coffin? He looks around the camp. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just responding in affirmation.
Right. Are you sure there were no other undead around him? The army is not in any shape to march forward. Also, it's getting dark too.
Could not be certain. I could not take any unnecessary risk. Seeing how the information would be quite useful.
I have Varkan is probably right. There would have been something guarding his coffin. It was probably a trap. Good thing you walked back.
Might I ask how far this coffin was? I mean, did they move the coffin any closer to where the battlefield was?
We theorized that it was in the Radiant Bastion. Is it there?
2
I
hours
assume it might be
march
closer
from
now.
here. About 2 hours
Good.
march from here.
'Cause,
Perfect.
I mean,
We can go there first thing in the morning and drive a stake through his heart.
I mean, I have a bit of a plan. Considering we've got a whole army here.
Commander
Do
Percival
we
looks at
know
you.
how long it takes for a vampire to regenerate?
Let me.
Or
Oof, you would need to roll some sort of.
I
actually,
think
I'm just gonna say, do we know how long it'll take for Boneheart to regenerate? And I'll roll a recall knowledge.
You're not suggesting that we head there now, are you? There's no way a vampire who's
Oh,
been alive
no.
for this long is going to leave his coffin unguarded.
Well, no, I'm more wondering once the army recuperates, we march forward whilst yeah. Let me explain this. And I pull my deck of cards out, and I just pull out 2 aces. Like, well, you know, this here, pretty good hand, right? Let's just send that hand straight ahead, and then I pull out a royal flush of 5. I say, and then well, the 5 of us go around and straight to the coffin.
What, do you want us to use the army as a distraction?
Well, no, yes.
Percival looks at you making a plan about moving his army, looks at you sideways like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Aurelia just kind of crosses her arms and frowns.
It's not necessarily that I'm going to use the army as a distraction. It's more, we have to get rid of the undead either way. And, well, I mean, if we can get rid of Boneheart, is he not one of the more powerful members of the army? A general? Leader, even? I'm not suggesting we do it now, but, I mean, is the army heading back to Fort Ozum, or are we marching forward?
Edgar
Either way,
just
we're
rolled-
fighting,
Edgar just-
no?
Sorry, Edgar also just rolled, and he's been waiting for the results of his recall knowledge here. Edgar, you would know how the regeneration of Empire works. Which you probably know already because of because of knowing all these things. Basically, do you want to explain it or in character?
It might not be as you hoped it to be. As a vampire, once he reaches his coffin, regenerates quite fast. Faster than it took me to get back here with the knowledge. About an hour, and then the healing increases quite drastically afterwards. It is likely he is fully healed by now, and gathering his forces up.
I thought it would at least take a day or 2.
Vampires are formidable foes.
Well, I guess there goes
Far
that.
more powerful than the ghouls. No matter how much Varkan tries to convince me that the ghouls are worse, I am not convinced.
So, what's the plan, Percival?
I am still listening to my commanders arguing back and forth, and I'm gathering information. Nothing is decided yet. Mira, he calls her over. Mira, you do this sort of thing all the time. What do you think? Mira comes over closer. You recognize her. Edgar, you wouldn't know this, but I'll remind everyone else. She was a Crimson Reclaimer, and she runs missions inside of the graveyard, gravelands often, or she authorizes them, even if she doesn't run in there herself. She walks up to him and she says, "Commander, what Edgar is saying is absolutely true. The beast would be fully regenerated by now. Also, it is quite impossible that he left his coffin unguarded. And also, we don't know where that lich went. And also, we didn't see any ghouls. There have been..." At which Varkan is like, yeah, where are all of his ghouls? There were so many of them. He
Yeah.
seems to be making lots of use of them. The area is infested with the scum.
Wait a second. You don't think that they did what I just proposed? Send the main army towards us and then send a group of ghouls elsewhere?
It would be a bold strategy on their part, as their main army is now laid to waste in this area. However, it is likely that they wish to tug on our heartstrings and go after where the things that we care about the most.
Definitely some... Varkan again. There's definitely something they would do. But we're in the middle of nowhere. And the rangers have been tracking them. Of course, nobody's been closer to their actual camp. Except you, Edgar. I'm having trouble making a decision. He looks around kind of as if he actually looks unsure, and he is kind of waiting for some kind of direction as well. Looking at everyone else, does anyone know anything? What's going on? Yeah, what do you guys think? Everyone else, Kahir, Fulgrim, opinions, thoughts? Go ahead and as if you are. Commander Percival says, "Oh, let's not stand here. Let's come. Let's sit. And he kind of points and gestures for all of you to get closer to the fire, to sit down. Okay, so let's talk. Yeah, order yourselves in whatever way you feel like. All right. So what's the plan? In fact, let's go, Garridan. Hey, Garridan, come over here. And he trots over. So, all right, all my commanders are here. Fulgrim, you haven't said anything. What's your opinion of this? Think we have a way, a reason?
I think that it is. It is dangerous, but the potential to take out a prominent undead leader could provide much benefit for the war effort.
Sounds reasonable. He looks up at the sky and you notice that it is actually starting to get dark. This is evening now. It is getting dark, so he puts his hands on his sword. While I would love to go after a vampire in his coffin, I doubt that he is not guarded, and the lich is still running out somewhere. It is very, very dangerous. There's a good chance we won't kill him, but every one of our deaths is precious.
Every one of our lives.
We need to keep people alive more than we need to kill one undead. It is not worth the trade-off. All right, well, it seems so everybody's standing around not saying anything, so I'm just gonna roleplay the way a commander would react here, unless anybody wants to jump in and say anything.
Well, I want us to be clear. Okay.
Go for it.
So tomorrow we're going to go to the Bastion of Light, and
But
I say that we can also interrogate the Boneheart. We kill him. He's weak and vulnerable in that coffin. And we can interrogate him about the Lich, about the Malik.
True. If you stab a vampire, then he'll be paralyzed. And is it possible to interrogate an undead?
That's something Edgar
What?
would know.
What actually happens if his coffin is no longer there?
As in, if it's been moved?
I mean, if it's been destroyed, burnt.
Oh, then he can't regenerate.
He needs to find a new coffin then.
He would need to attune to a new coffin.
So, let's say we find him and his coffin. And I mean, I just like flick my hair as like embers fly off. It's like, well, I mean, burning it would be no problem.
Hey,
Alright. Well, so maybe the army takes its time to recuperate, while first thing in the morning, we can send a small strike force in to the bastion, and we can find the coffin.
Percival nods.
But so the coffin's not at the Bastion of Light. It's like near the army, right? Like it's closer, isn't it? It's a few
Yeah,
hours
I
away,
should-
wasn't it?
I should maybe make this clear. Let me load this world map again. Hopefully the correct one. Okay.
Yeah, because like the Bastion is like a couple days from us,
Yep.
isn't it?
So if you drag this line from your location, except it's not working. Come on, there it is. So that is 80 kilometers away from your location. So there it is, right?
Okay.
And what this means is that this means 4 days of normal walking or 2 days of of a death march, basically. I don't know if you can do that. The Last Wall army can more than keep up with you on horseback, no problem. 40 kilometers per day are okay, but don't expect that you'll be at the Bastion of Light tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah,
cool.
we know Boneheart's within the vicinity of this battle.
He's
Right,
running
like with the
around somewhere,
coffins.
and 2 hours of walking is like, what, 10 kilometers away? No, I don't know.
Oh, so he's actually a lot closer than I expected. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
they're
I think the coffin got brought along with the army.
Okay, so yeah, unless he has like a teleportation circle or something, like he won't be able to get the coffin back to the bastion for quite a while.
So I mean,
About right. So what's the
yeah,
plan,
we could
guys.
sneak around the army, or whatever's left of it. Find the coffin, find Boneheart. Do we try and find them together, or do we just kill Boneheart, run to the coffin, and then light a match? Or what do we do?
All right, so guys, I'm gonna say all of these NPCs, forget them. You guys are the main decision makers. Go ahead and make a decision, and we'll say that you have managed to convince Percival. Think of it as make your plan. Just make your plan calmly, without waiting for anybody else. As players, as the main force, go for it. What's the plan, guys? Hey, everyone, feel free to jump in. And if you
Well,
want
my-
clarification about anything, also please.
If you guys don't mind, I would like to take a back seat on the decision making here, as I would just like to figure out where as I'm integrating into the group. I would, if that's all right with you guys.
Cool.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, yeah.
Jump
All
in
right,
anytime, though.
so-
But yes, go ahead, guys. All right.
Yeah, I'm out of ammo, so, like, I'll be completely tapped out if we try to rush him now, but, there you go.
Definitely a night's rest. But crack of dawn.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I say we rest up and then tomorrow.
Okay. So where is he exactly? Because I'm a little confused. So I thought, okay, so his coffin's
Somewhere north.
okay.
Yeah, the undead army when they came down, they brought the coffin with them.
Okay.
Obviously not at the front line, but
That is a solid
but,
guess.
Edgar said that it was a few hours travel.
Yes, it's a few hours travel, 2 hours away.
Well, yeah, I say he's vulnerable now. So yes, that'll be rest, but as soon as we can, we're gonna go there and try to stop him.
So I also imagine that the undead army is going to be. I mean, they might recuperate a lot faster than we can, so we're going to have to be on the offensive, I think, when we get up.
All right, so it seems like a rest, a night's rest is in order. As I said numerous times, Rangers of Nirmatas are around, so I don't have to roll any survival checks or any such nonsense. Fix up your spell books, whatever you need to do, like all the alchemy stuff, and feel free to just click on that button. And you will have been rested. But maybe before bed, if anyone. I always like to do this, by the way. I'm saying this because of Edgar being new. I like to stop the game at certain points and ask what everyone is doing, because some people don't really want to interrupt, but everybody has something interesting to add, as you just saw over here. Stuff, good things happen. So yeah.
Edgar, before we go to bed, just I'm assuming you've got other plans, but perhaps in the morning you could show us the way.
I shall.
Right.
Perfect.
I don't want to speak for him, but I know Kahir here would appreciate that. As you can tell, he's got a bit of a bone to pick with old Boneheart.
That's putting it mildly.
Without interrupting you, Percival calls waves to Garridan, Varkan, and Erling, and he kind of motions to them over here and walks in his tent, and all of them follow him in. As Varkan leaves, he gives you, Edgar, a thumbs up, and he walks into the tent with the commander, with the commanders of these squads. I'm missing one guy. This guy. All right. He was also there, guys. I forgot him. I counted to 4. But that's because of Mira. That's why. Okay. And Mira goes off to do her thing, and you guys are left alone by the campfire. As the army goes to prepare for everything, and you can talk to each other. Do your weekly, not weekly, your evening preparation if you have any, and then it will be morning, and I'm loading another map. We haven't done any morning preparations either, and I'm very curious about Edgar's morning preparation, so we'll do that in the morning as well. Just heads up. But yeah, evening preparations. What do you guys do?
I think it'd be a nice time to reflect on the battle, since I mean this was Kahir's like first major battle, and maybe talk about what happened, what we could have done better. That's what.
Commander Falgrim probably has something to say as the wisdom of countless campaigns pours out. And Edgar, of course, he's been around smashing undead for 10 years now.
Yeah. I guess Iridia, long after the soup is finished, she kind of just makes large cookies on a big pan, and aside from enjoying a few herself, she does put them on a plate on one of the stumps for anyone who wants them to come get them. And says, "So you've been fighting for 10 years. That's about when Last Wall first fell. So you've seen quite a bit of battle for such a long time. How's it been? Just have you been fighting all this time? Like, do you ever take a vacation?"
No. The undead must be put to rest. They are an infection in the land. The Grey Lady demands their souls return to the boneyard.
Raises an eyebrow. "Oh, a follower for Asma."
You know the teachings?
I don't, but I've read about many of the gods as part of my education. My parents made sure that I was educated in all sorts of different topics, and Pharasma is one of the popular deities up here. Though I suppose I follow one that might look a bit out of place among so many righteous crusaders, as she kind of holds up her hand, and one of the tattoos that she has on her arm is in the vague shape of a butterfly surrounded by leaves. It's like, I followed the Queen of Dreams, Desna.
Ah, Desna. I am not too familiar with her, but I've heard her name in passing. Tell me, what intrigues you about Desna?
Well, I suppose it's that she encourages the ability to make your own decisions and follow your own path, as well as the beauty of the stars in nighttime and finding inspiration in the dark. As she kind of smiles and kind of looks up as the sun is set and the stars just start to come out. It's like, she provides inspiration and the courage to follow through on any kind of crazy idea that I have. Something that's proven useful since I'm a bit of a alchemist. As she holds up an empty bomb casing that you might recognize as a ghost charge, which is specifically a bomb to hurt the undead.
Ah, yes. Yes, I do. I have seen those and used them in the past, though I am not skilled in crafting them myself. I know not the formula.
Mm-hmm. So, how do you fight the undead? Like, what's your specialty?
Ah, I find their weaknesses and exploit them. Most undead fear the vitality, and so I infuse it into my weapon and strike it where they are weak.
She looks clearly impressed. She's like, wow, so you can just infuse that into your weapons and abilities. Wow. I look forward to seeing you in action, Edgar.
I as well look forward to see you and how you fare in our fight.
Oh, I suppose I haven't actually introduced myself. Silly me. My name is Iridia of House Norrington, as she holds out a hand.
I take her hand. Edgar, pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Kahir's like, oh, yeah. I guess we should all introduce ourselves. And he also like wants to shake his hand, like, Kahir Onasi, champion of Serenray.
Pleasure. Always good to have the goddess. Oh, what's her nickname? What's Sarah Ray's nickname?
It's like the Dawnflower.
Done. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Always,
Dawnflower.
always nice to have a champion of the Dawnflower.
We've met someone also that believed in Pharasma. He was quite the character, I'll tell you that. Goramar Bone Crusher.
Ah,
Character is an understatement. I think I'd call them suicidal.
He was an orc of Belkson who believed in Pharasma. He was a big help to us back when we were fighting in Rosser's Coffer, but he's probably on his halfway back to Belkson by now.
To be honest, I think he wanted to meet Pharasma.
it is a sight to behold.
Sorry, Pyro Bright Eyes. Yes, I know the last name's a bit on the nose. Pleasure to meet you.
You have fire in your eyes. Very interesting.
I've been told.
Also, she might get possessed in the battle, but that's neither here nor there.
I mean, I was actually gonna say if anyone wanted to have a chat with him this tomorrow morning, I think it's going to be a heated one. Bring your A game as I shuffle some cards.
Yep. I wanna, Pyra, since you said that, I'm gonna say that I have actually been counting days, and it has been almost 5 days since you last talked to what's his name.
Yep.
And it's just like, hey, okay, glad to see that you see it coming. And Fulgrim is the one left. Fulgrim, you've been quiet, maybe because of the problems with the microphone. How are you doing, man?
Fuck.
You're still muted.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think I think Felgrim just sort of sitting watching everyone else just sort of casually enjoying everyone's company a little bit, I guess. Oh.
While you guys are talking, and as you're sitting down, Fulgrim, there is a lot of people, recruits of Lastwall, not recruits, the warriors of Lastwall, walking back and forth to this table, back to their tents, back and forth, just shuffling about the usual stuff of things you do at the camp. When people walk past you, they give you a nod and a smile, they wave, it's like, Commander Fulgrim, teacher, hello. And they just walk past, they don't want to interrupt you, but all of these recruits are kind of friendly with you. They all know you. You've trained pretty much all of them at one point or another.
Yeah, I'll acknowledge anyone that I notice, like give them a nod or a wave.
Yeah, and they congratulate you too. At some point during the whole shebang, because this conversation is taking a while. I would assume you're sitting there making plans, doing all that stuff. A bunch of recruits come in, some of these people, and they, one of them walks over to you, bows down and says, Sir Fulgrim, sir, the man would like to thank you personally, if you don't mind. He kind of motions for you if you would please come over, step over to the whole group.
Yeah, all right. I'll follow him and.
Okay, it's just a few steps over away from the campfire. Everybody just basically gets close to you, surrounds you, like, thank you, Sir Fulgrim. we almost met Pharasma today. Thanks to your healing. Thank you so much, sir. And all of them, like 50 of them, all recruits, all of them, you could see all of their clothing, armor, everything is singed. There's not a single piece of clothing on them that hasn't been charred or something from that lightning, if you remember. So they're all very grateful to you. Like, thank you, Sir Fulgrim. Thank you. That kind of thing. So, Fulgrim, you try to sit around nice and calm and quiet as a dwarf, as a dwarf does, but you're just not given any any peace, as people are constantly coming over to thank you or to greet you or something. Just so you know. Lots of respect for Sir Fulgrim around this campfire. Campsite, the whole campsite.
Wow, Falgrim, you're really well respected here.
Yeah. Cool stuff. And Kahir, you wanted to
Yeah,
do a
I'm-
retrospect of the battle.
Yeah, I think Kahir would be adding with that. Like, Falgrim, since you're commander, this was our last battle. Was the first one I fought in the actual army, and I mean, I would like to reflect on what I could do better. I mean, I'm glad I was able to kill that brute, but when it came to the actual horde, I was just swinging my sword. I couldn't hit anything. But, I could use your advice on what we could do better next time.
Well, I don't know that there's that much in specific that I could teach you. It's you're well trained enough. Sometimes you just have an off day. I think it's not always a sign you need to improve. Just you need to also to like glance at Iridia. You need a bit of luck, I guess.
Well, that's true. I mean, we did win at the end of the day. And Iridia, those bombs, they made a really killing. It's really nice.
Thanks. You were pretty incredible out there, slicing down that ogre, cutting through those skeletons. Yeah, and she kind of shyly runs her hand through her hair. It's like, I suppose my bombs, they did pretty good, but not as good as they could have been. And honestly, I think I've never really had to just throw them out like that, just one after another, boom, boom, boom. And thinking about it, I think I know of a way to make a few more of them and make them a bit more accurate. So once I wake up in the morning, ready and refreshed, just you wait. I'm gonna make so many. she giggles cutely as this is basically an in-character way of now that I'm level 6 and have advanced alchemy, I'll be able to make a lot more without like running out of ammo.
If it means anything, I don't really know how it works, but I'm happy to offer some fire if you can bottle that up.
Well, I do know how to make alchemist's fire. If I might be able to. I don't know. Could I? Iridia kind of looks up at you. Looks at you, Pyra. Kind of looks you over. Actually, now that I think about it, could I have a strand of your hair?
Wow.
Do you want it now or when it's alight?
Channel a bit of your elemental energy into it, then pluck it out. I want to see if I can use it to make as an ingredient to make alchemist fire.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Like channel elements, and I'll pluck like a couple hairs out. Are those hairs still kind of like fiery? Is that how that works? I don't know how the intricacies of flavor.
I'm pretty sure that's just up to flavor.
Yeah.
There's
I'll
no
say like,
rule
yeah,
for it, so
Either way, like I hand over a couple strands of hair.
yeah.
Nice.
I think that
I'm gonna give
out-
this.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna give this a try tonight, and I'll let you know in the morning. As after everyone else goes to bed, she's gonna make a crafting check before bed to try to make alchemist fires. Want me to do that now or later?
Maybe no. Sorry, I didn't realize you're asking me. Yeah, maybe a bit later.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, she pockets it for now in like an alchemical jar.
All right.
Yeah.
Edgar. You have
Yes.
life sense, and the cookies that Iridia left are over here on the stump, and you notice. With your life sense, you notice something crawling towards Kahir. It jumps up on top of the cookies, and you think it may just jump on top of Kahir. And nobody sees this. You look with your eyes. There's nothing there. Kahir does not see it. Nobody sees anything. There's nothing to see except you feel something alive.
Ah,
Sorry, it's not the vampire. Alive. And completely.
right. Life sense gives the distinction between life and death. So basically, and so I will know if it's alive or dead, but it's also hidden to me because it's imprecise.
Right. So you feel a life force there, on top of the stump. What do you do?
I'm since it's living, I'm not gonna pay it too much mind. There's a lot of living things in around, and so seeing how it's more of an imprecise sense, it's not going to draw much of my attention, especially since it's not hostile.
Okay. This was a guaranteed thing, so I gave this to you. But I mean, you can't not notice it. You've already noticed it. You notice actually the thing doesn't jump on top of Kahir as it looked like it's gonna. In fact, a few cookies disappear, float into the air and disappear, and then this life force slowly, very gently, very carefully moves out of life sense range. In fact, I'd like everyone to roll a perception now. Because, what the heck?
Public or blind?
Whichever you prefer, whatever is your preference.
I always roll public because it's more fun that way.
Yeah, it really is. Okay.
Damn, ready. Good roll.
Nice one.
What the hell?
Iridia, you were planning to hand out those cookies to everyone, and you're kind of looking at them like, why is nobody taking care? Why is nobody liking my cookies? Why is nobody rushing over to eat my cookies? And you're kind of looking at them sadly, and you notice that a cookie disappears in thin air. What do you do?
She kind of raises an eyebrow and it's like, wait, is something... Huh. She kind of thinks for a moment and she kind of walks over this way she takes I guess she takes one of the cookies, puts one in her pocket, walks over here, and she just is like, and she's like, "Excuse me, guys, just gonna come over here for a little bit, bye." And with a cookie in her pocket, she'll just start using her entertainer's flute to play a nice little tune of just a cute little jaunty tune on her flute.
Okay. Are you actually casting a spell or just playing a tune?
Well, I guess. I guess I can cast Infectious Enthusiasm to.
Out into the void. Yeah, is this a emanation? What is this? No.
I have to pick. Yeah, I have to pick something. So I'm guessing I'll try to target the thing that's eating my cookies.
Guess
Okay.
we're hope for the best.
Yep,
Okay,
this
and
makes
do you
no sense,
just-
but she's giving it a shot.
Do you just stand there, or do you keep walking, or what do you do? How do you play this tune? Because you walked
She's
this way?
slowly walking around with one of the cookies in her hand,
I'm gonna
basically
roll.
trying to lure out a whatever this is.
Okay. Um,
Because we're in a Fey forest, correct?
something is
Yeah.
happening here. Something weird is happening for sure. You're holding the cookie in one hand and kind of waving it like take it, kind of like the way you would wave it to a dog, right?
Yeah,
And
pretty much. Well,
doing
with the
infectious
flute in the other hand.
and infectious enthusiasm with the other hand. And you know what? That is enough to induce enthusiasm into whatever it is, and something grabs the cookie from your hand. You don't know what it is. I'm doing a silly DM thing. I'm not telling you. Actually, maybe I am telling you. Please roll something. Let me look at your skills again. And everybody, by the way, by the campfire, are seeing this really silly behavior from Iridia. Any reactions from you while I look at Iridia's sheet here to see what could possibly help here for this roll?
Knowledge, Arcana or Nature?
Arcana.
That's the-
Oh, you're really good at Arcana. All right, give me an
Yeah, I chose Arcana to increase to Expert because, Alchemist, learning more magical stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, it's
Arcana.
a good
Over 30. Nice.
Holy.
Damn.
You realize that there must be something with not realize, like that this is the arcane spell invisibility. Something is using that and obviously not attacking you, and obviously liking cookies. What? Ridiculous. And when the cookie disappears from your hand,
Around them can see them.
All right, I'm still rolling off of some old version of D&D, but anyway, yeah. So you see the tiny dragon in front of Iridia. The little thing says, well, it actually doesn't. It's blasting telepathy into your mind. It says, let's can you play more of that catchy tune? While I see Pyra is approaching.
I spring up and I look over and I clearly see that something is going on and I don't overstep, and I'm just like watching intently as I don't know, this cute little fairy dragon little thing just appeared out of nowhere. This is the first time Pyro ever would have seen one. It's like, oh, what?
The
Yeah.
little thing sees you approaching. It hides behind Iridia's leg. It kind of looks at you, and then blasts thoughts into your mind. Is that a friend, Iridia? Says little Cookie.
Yes. Yes,
Oh.
this is everyone here in armor is my friend. I know I look very different from them. She kind of looks down as if looking embarrassed, but they're all my friends. They're all good people.
Okay.
I might stand apart from them, but they're still my friends, and we're all together in this.
Nice to meet you all. It speaks with its own mouth this time around for the first time ever. Speaking common and speaking it pretty well as well. So, nice to meet you, everyone. Waves to all of you.
Kahira get a little closer. Aria, what's going on? It's just
Is this another one of your family members?
Not exactly. This is. She's one of the Fangorn Fae of the forest, and I suppose that my energy and I guess my talents at cooking and my music seems to have drawn her to me.
Yeah, best cookies I've stolen ever. Ah, it's so good. Thank you for letting me steal them.
Not a problem.
There's zero shame of any kind. It's like it's proud of itself stealing cookies. It's like, look at me, I'm so cool stealing cookies.
Mhm.
A silly, silly creature, as silly as Elysium itself.
Right.
Okay,
All right.
well-
Don't want to keep stealing the scene. So you'll just say that to Iridia's like, I'm just gonna go get to know my friend here a bit more. You guys, make sure to get to bed on time. We've got a big day of marching tomorrow.
All right. So yeah, let's exactly do that. Let's pretend Iridia and the dragon go to talk somewhere else. What do you guys do? Let's move faster. Are you guys ready to march, or do you want anything else to happen here?
I think Kaki would just ask one more question about Edgar since
Oh,
there's
yeah,
no
for sure.
like so sorry if this is too private, Edgar, but what's with the mask?
Mhm.
A mask is a connection to the Grey Lady. Her. Are you familiar with those that serve the Grey Lady in the boneyard?
Hey, didn't we actually meet one of them?
We met a celestial being after Asma.
Aye, a psychopomp.
Yes.
Aye.
Iridia's got a dagger that's been blessed by her.
Quite interesting. Yes, this mask is a connection to the Boneyard and the Grey Lady.
How did you become
Is-
a follower of Pharasma?
Is a bit personal, but to put it succinctly, I owe my life to the Grey Lady, as I should not be here, and in fact, I should be in the Boneyard going through my judgment. But it seems as though I am not. Thus, I have a greater purpose to attend. That is putting the dead to rest.
Wow, I'm kind of the same way. The Sarenrae saved my life. When Roster fell, she gave me her power. Now, with that, I was able to defend myself. Without her, I don't know where I'd be.
The gods do metal, but through them we may find salvation. Right?
Cool stuff, guys. I don't want to interrupt this, so I'm not sure when to jump in and what to say. Are you?
Well,
I don't really. My bad.
Yeah. Well, if in your character portrait you have white hair.
Yeah, he's got white hair.
Okay, but does he look old? Like at least from the things that we can see.
I mean, he's. You can probably see his hands. They're not. They look about. You know. They're not old and wrinkly, but they look to be. He looks middle aged. About 30 years old.
Okay. And I'm sorry. I'm just with new people. I haven't seen white hair like that, and you don't look like you're very old. No offense.
None taken. It is a mark of my past, and a reminder of why I'm here, and my purpose to Pharasma.
Wow.
He's not going to elaborate much further, as it's touching on a few personal notes.
Well, Edgar, I got. Sorry for the interview that we're giving you right now, but I got just 2 questions for you. One,
I'm listening.
do you like poker? And do you like surprises?
Poker. The game of chance. No, I do not meddle in chance. More look to see the fate of things and understand understand. Trying to link it into prophecy, because Pharasma's domain is fate. But I do not meddle much in the ways of chance. Nor do I enjoy surprises. They unsettle me.
Well, I mean, Iridia cooks a mean breakfast.
Breakfast would be nice. But
Very well.
that shall be in the morning. I should turn in for the night. We will have much needed rest. He's gonna stand up and walk to his tent and bid you all a good night.
We'll wake you in the morning.
Okay, cool stuff. Tons of role playing happening again this session. I mean, I kind of pushed it on you. So, for amazing role play, I would like to give you guys each 150 XP because that stuff was really cool. I love this sort of thing. So, here you go. Oh, the crow also got some.
Yeah.
The crow is also a character. He's a barbarian.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So maybe I'll remove it. Whatever. That's just okay. So you all go to your tents. The army prepares, and as promised by the legend of this place that you're in, Starfall, you have perfect sleep. No fear, no anxiety for tomorrow, no nothing, just absolute blissful sleep. And you, Iridia, would know that this is because of I forget the
Desna.
name. Desna, thank you. Desna's blessing that seems to be hanging over this particular place more than other places. It is a very interesting sight at night. That waterfall looks like there are stars floating up and around everywhere. The tiny droplets kind of shine and sparkle. Nobody's quite sure what makes them shine, but they do. So the water droplets make it a really magical place. And the magic is real. Real. You all wake up. If you haven't clicked on that rest for the night button, please go ahead and do that. And you wake up in the morning fully refreshed. And I will advance the time forward. And by the way, from now on, I'm going to start counting hours. It should be 9 o'clock. Do you guys see the clock? It should be in chat at the very top. I will show you a screenshot, and I don't know if you guys see it or not. And if you don't, I'm going to make it visible. Where's the chat?
I see the clock in the chat, but 16 doesn't sound right.
It's 8:52 in the morning. That's in chat? Yes? Is it different from you guys? Because I'd like to start counting time from now on. Because time will matter.
I don't see chat
Don't see
like
it.
you do.
Okay.
No, I don't see that either.
No. Okay. I'm going to fiddle with settings, and I'll make sure that you guys see the clock and the date. But it is 8 o'clock in the morning. You guys wake up. Well, probably awake since 6 o'clock, and you have done your daily preparations. Because this is taking so long, I mean, I love it, but I don't know if you love it, if you want to get into a fight. Do you want to do your daily preparations now, or do you want to do them kind of like one-on-one sessions throughout the week? Which I'm okay with either way. But if it's a group session, then all of you have to agree. So basically, vote. Do you want to roleplay your
I was
morning?
gonna say, that's with the Sekhmet, that's up to you with whether something happens now or if we do that one-on-one, or how do you want to do that?
It will be okay to be a little bit later.
Okay, yeah, no, all good, cool, yep.
Okay, cool. Because it wouldn't have a visible outward expression. It's just inside your head. Iridia is here. Iridia, when you wake up, little dragon is actually gone. But you have this warmth in your heart, knowing that you have made a friend, even if your friend is gone. You wave some cookies around. No, the little puppy is gone. You know that it is okay to go on with your life and not worry about it. So, cock-a-doodle-doo morning.
Nice. Can I roll a check to see if I can craft like a batch of moderate alchemist fire?
Nice. Yes, go for it.
Okay, gotta go crafting.
Some
I'd
people.
say like I'd come out of the like. I would assume our party would be like in a
Oof,
tent or
that's not good
sleeping.
enough. Can I use the hero point? Actually, I guess
Yes.
I don't have a hero point. Or do I?
Ooh, you all get a hero point because I always forget to give the hero points.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm assuming we're sleeping near each other or within the same tent or whatever, and I'll just like get up and say, sorry, I know I promised the card game, but I don't think he wants to pop out in such a populated area. Perhaps
Alright,
wander on the
well,
road.
yeah. Yes, I don't suppose 18 is enough for a level 3 item.
18 on a level 3 item. They all start at 17, don't they? Actually, let me see. Let's get to actual crafting. What are you making again? The modular?
Moderate alchemist fire.
Could I spend a hero point for this because he's using my hair? She's using my hair.
Oh. Let me see how much this will actually require. What's the DC on that? I'm pretty sure it says it somewhere. Give me a sec. Entry is not allowed. What are you talking about? Game. I'm just gonna click on this, see what happens. I rolled a 4 as well. Failure by -1. You see that? You see that, guys?
So 18 would hit.
So 18 would hit. So there you go. You get 4 alchemist fire. I will cheat, add them to your menu. Here you go. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna roll again and craft them. There you go. That's easy. Pay half
okey-doke.
the
Sounds good.
material. There you go. So this is your actual crafting. We also get advanced alchemy, which is free crafting. Have you done that already?
Yes, I have. I can craft. I guess just for now, I have 3 ghost charges and 1 elixir of life. Just for
Okay.
some emergency healing.
Very nice. Perfect. So where's this alchemist fire? I see it. Okay, it's a proper one. You have 4 of them. 20 gold has been paid, and everybody's happy. I know it says critical success, but you rolled an 18, which is exactly
Yeah, so-
0. So yeah, so 20 gold. All right.
Yep, makes sense.
Any other daily preparations, or do we move on?
I would
Oh,
just have like a short prayer for my Oath of the Defender. Just, small roleplay moment.
yes.
All right. So you see, like, Kahir would have a prayer with his holy book, say, "This holy instant would I give to you, Serenray. Be you in charge, for I would follow you, certain that your direction gives me peace, protects my allies against all the evils of the undead." And like, you see like holy white light in my heart just a little bit, and since you guys are my aura, you feel different. You feel like a little bit stronger, a little bit more resilient.
Very cool.
That's
You guys
awesome.
feel the holy
Hold on.
energy. And you have
Okay.
lots of damage reduction. All right, so as I don't know where your tents are, but wherever they are, you see in the morning the leaders of the expedition. I'm just gonna move you slightly farther away because you're not sitting at the campfire at this particular moment. You see the leaders of the expedition come out of the tent together with this druid who played a role in the battle last time, maybe a bit invisible, but he was there waving arms together with Siren Ray, dispelling stuff, casting gust of wind to remove that poisonous gas and all that stuff. He's been a big deal there. As soon as they come out, he nods to all of them and he leaves back to his own party, his own camp over there, and all of the leaders of the expedition get together around, and they kind of, sorry, Fulgrim and Mira were not in this conversation, but Fulgrim is more than welcome to join them at the camp right now, as Mira is, and I'm sure Fulgrim would also wave to the rest of you, right? Because
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
why not? All right, so they'll get together, and Percival, who by some crazy choice, he's the tiniest figure around here, but his power is undeniable. He is just crazy powerful. He says, all right, everyone, we have talked to the Nirmatas force. They do not want to follow us. They're all exhausted. They got beat up hard. It's us. It's just us. We're going. Just 120 of us. Well, 130 looking at this camp. We'll treat this as a scouting mission. We run at sight of overwhelming force. However, a vampire and a lich caught in the open is something that may be worth sacrificing for. Let's try not to get anyone killed. But I agree. Let's go get him. Commanders, go back to your squads. Get everyone ready. Fulgrim, same with your recruits. Right, off we go. Go, and everybody rushes off to follow orders. Brother Thorvald is there too. He comes over. He's like, Fulgrim, I'll join your group as well. Right, so because we spent so much time, I'm just gonna fast forward hard, if you don't mind.
Travel montage!
Yay! You travel for about 2 hours to where Edgar points on the world map, and you arrive at this tiny little place that I will load right now. You're on the side of a cliff where Edgar had seen that vampire form. There's an opening over here. Maybe you can't see it right now. Where Edgar had seen the form, the mist of the vampire zoom in, and he had seen at the very end of this opening the coffin, but he did not go inside because obviously that's a suicide. Kahir knows, Edgar knows that. So, take it away, guys. What do you do? Oh, and music changes as well.
Are we going in stealthily or can I get ready?
You know, stealth never works out for us.
I'll keep an eye out for
no.
traps,
Right.
but in general, I think we're just gonna get in there and kick some ass.
I'll
I will cast Thermal
take that
Remedy.
advice. I will do that as well as go into thermal nimbus stance.
You can't enter a stance outside of combat.
Oh, I
and
can't.
you
Okay.
click a thing. Well, I
Really?
guess you can, yeah. I'm just gonna click this. You don't have to actually roll your initiative, but it's ready. And feel free to move yourselves, guys, or just roll initiative.
Oh,
That's
also,
fine,
everyone
fine.
grab the Thermal Remedy effect for 5 temp HP.
Oh, okay. Yeah, prepare yourselves or whatever comes.
How do we do that? Do we have to drag it or something?
Yeah, drag it onto your effect, and then there will be a pop up, and click 5 temp HP.
I'm waiting
We're-
for you guys to let me know when to go.
Are we
So-
within 100 feet of any?
Does it go through walls, by the way?
I'm not sure.
You think it does? Let's see
Uh,
how long that is. 180, 80. Ooh, that's a big circle. Okay, your circle glows. Oh yeah. This is the same mechanic as Goromar's circle of blue light that comes from. Oh, sorry, I should have let you explain this.
yeah.
excited.
The emblem on his breastplate as well as his tome glows bright blue. But it is the Soul Warden dedication, and so we are within 100 feet of any undead.
All right, so guys, technically you're together with the whole 120 people plus all of the commanders and all that stuff. However, technically they would be taking the point here. However,
Sending 120 people into a cramped room is not a good idea.
it's not gonna work out. So,
Well,
the
I have a
commander-
suggestion.
Go for it.
So I have a little friend who can scout for us. So I'm going to basically get up against the wall and I remove a piece of clothing, and out after what it takes about a minute, my familiar comes on out of hiding. So,
Do you need help with that, or do you have it?
can I pull him in? Hold on.
I don't know. You know what? I'll just do that. Here you go. Little,
Alrighty.
Little completely normal bird comes out.
And then I'm going to use. So I'm gonna sit down with my back up against this wall, and I'm going to use shared sense for a minute. And my familiar also has soul sight of 30 feet. This is a precise sense. So I'm going to, for a minute, I'm gonna scout around inside.
All right, go for it. And meanwhile, I'm going to roll a few perception checks over here. All right. Do you have a stealth roll, or did you do that already? Let me scroll. Initiative. Can you roll me a stealth for little crow person?
Oh yeah, we probably should have told Edgar we're not stealthy at all.
Yeah, but the little creature is going in alone. That's fine.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's amazing. Your little creature is allowed to zoom on inside with his dark vision and his life sense.
For some reason, I
Oh,
don't
you're
have
hitting rolls.
vision of what he sees.
Um,
Mind if I just move my token along with him?
yeah, go for it.
Or okay.
Also, you're supposed to have dark vision, aren't you?
Just low light vision.
Just low light. Okay, it actually happens to be pitch black on the inside. So as you get closer to this place, you notice signs that this stone door that you're looking at had been covered just recently with dirt. This place has been excavated like yesterday. Well, okay, maybe 3 days ago. And the dirt and rock has been removed, revealing this door that is now gaping open, and you can move in with your little nosoi. Is it still pitch black for you?
It is pitch black, but just I have low light. He has low light vision as well, so it's gonna be pitch black for him. So that might
You know
be
what?
difficult
Hold on.
to.
There's no. There is. It is daytime outside, so I feel you should have good vision about here. I'm gonna spawn the light. You have good vision about up to there, so feel free to move in.
Okay.
Because low light vision equals, light that comes from the entrance of the cave.
All right.
As you go
Sweet.
inside, you notice that this place, it's clearly a burial chamber. Little Nosoi knows it. You know it. Cobwebs have been disturbed, making the passages walkable for normal-sized creatures. There's still huge cobwebs up north, not north, on the ceilings.
Okay.
What is 30 feet? Let me see. What's 30? That's okay. Still nothing beeps on your life sense.
Well,
The tomb is dead quiet.
no.
It's clearly a tomb. It's getting dark as you go in.
Give me a journal.
I know, I'm just gonna bring it over. Enough is coming from the entrance. And as you get there, you do get some bleeps now of undead floating around, and I can see your cursor is over there. There is some sort of a specter floating over there in that corner. You feel it with your death sense, life sense.
Interesting.
And you are stealthy enough to be able to keep moving. And I actually don't know if you're in the dark right now, how much you see, how much you don't.
I don't see a lot, but I think that's he's basically flying around in the dark with life sense. So
He may hit a wall, but he's following a corridor over there. There is nothing alive or dead over there in any of those corners, so at least you're safe. He is feeling his way in there. As you get there, by the way, does everybody else see any of this? You see through
I
the
see like the
see
burial
all.
chamber right there, and then the stairway down, and that's it.
All right.
Yeah, same. The
as-
four bone piles and the stairwell
Alright.
full of cobwebs.
As little Fanta makes it over here to Nosoi.
Do we see this?
No, you don't. But maybe you do. I don't know. You know what? Maybe if you drag a square on the ground in the empty space, you'll start seeing through its eyes. I don't know how that works. It's mechanic.
I mean, like, should we see this? Because like I can see the little
Well,
circles.
technically,
I think
you don't
I
see it.
probably can see through his eyes, but because it's low light, only has low light vision. It means that
He probably can't actually see.
yeah, he can't actually see. So he's going to, because of that, he's going to retreat.
He sees clearly the silhouette of the door, and he zooms out, no problem.
And then
He'll
he's
tell you-
going to, after a minute, meld back into my tattoo.
All right, that will take a while. So, the little Nosoi, a very talkative, very chatty bird, is gonna tell you, it's a small chamber. It stinks like death. I saw shades and shadows and specters. They didn't see me. At the end of the burial chamber, there's an empty tomb.
Interesting.
Did you just
So
say more
long-
shadows?
It's a long chamber. There's going to be undeath definitely in there. What? Does he know what type, or just that they're alive or dead? I think it's just alive or dead, but it doesn't
Dead.
know the type.
I also read it. I'm pretty sure you recognize what it is. So it is undead.
Did
Let me read it again. Okay, let me read it again then.
that little raven just say that he saw some shadows? Because
I'm pretty sure
Not
he
that I
meant
know.
actual shadows, not the ghosts.
The mundane variety.
Whew. I go to wipe some sweat off my brow, but it's already evaporating.
Yeah. Nice. All right. So yeah, there's the information. What do you guys
Interesting.
do? Well, the Nosoi, it understands what you guys are saying, right?
Yeah, he has speech.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He will come over and he will like, Rack! No, not silly normal shadows. Moving evil shadows that trip your soul away and drag it into the what's it
Oh,
called?
so the sweat was warranted then.
Netherworld.
Yeah, the
Well,
nether.
I
Yeah.
guess that. Okay. So, do we want to rush in before they can get organized, or sneak in?
Might as well. Edgar is going to put away his tome and pull out a scroll and keep it in hand with his dagger in his other.
Iridia has her dagger in one hand and a ghost charge in the other.
All right. Take your battle formation, whatever way you feel like making it, and feel free to roll initiatives and all that stuff.
Are we keeping the initiative we rolled?
I'm
Or-
keeping the initiative, yeah. So Iridia and Edgar, you haven't rolled initiative, guys.
Oh, I see.
It's all right.
Actually,
Right, one sec.
I was gonna say, does Kahir want to be in the front, or
Yes, with my shield
I
based.
I'll go back. I'll go back. Because I can now kind of fly.
Okay.
No, I can't fly. I can leap through the air very, very well. Oh, Kahir's in there. Oh, are we just going in?
Yeah, let's come out. Let's not.
Oh, okay.
Kahir,
Alright. Yeah, going in, keeping an eye out for traps while everyone else is just marching in.
to your human eyes, Kahir, this place is absolute pitch black. Or actually, I don't know.
I'm,
Does Serenity
half
do
elf.
anything?
I
Oh,
don't
I
know what
have
this-
low light. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I
it's
was
not pitch
just-
black then, but it's dark.
I don't. I know mechanically I don't, but do I radiate light?
No. No, I don't think
Okay,
so.
I do,
cool.
though.
I just wanted to make sure because fire. But yes,
Huh.
no, fair.
Fire, yeah. Maybe if you had fire
You're okay,
here,
it's-
you might, but no.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, but I'm radiating light, so because undead are near.
Is Brother
Okay.
Troll?
Your necklace radiates light. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And also the circle of Siren Ray on his chest is glowing blue light. So lots of light floating around Edgar. All right. Formation is formed, and for gameplay purposes, we'll say that Brother Torvald is here to help Iridia. However, to make the battle more interesting for you guys, he's gonna stand back and just be a heal bot. So don't worry about him.
Yep, sounds good.
And so, go ahead, Kahir. You're
All right.
first. Do
All right,
your
let's
thing.
press on.
Everyone, feel free to follow him. And yeah, right around there. Stop. Yeah. All right. As soon as you get to that spot, you hear, because now you have the light. Now you have you're visible. You hear the moaning and the whoa from the side chambers, and we're gonna enter actual proper initiative now.
Are we re-rolling or
No,
keeping?
no, just the
Okay,
bad
sweet.
guys are rolling. And just to let you know, yeah, I won't let you know. Okay, begin encounter. You see, whoosh, around. Oh my goodness, that dice looks horrible. You see this come at you from the side tunnel from this direction, and gets very close to Fulgrim and swipes with its claw at him. Whoosh. And hits.
All right, I'm going to flash your
Like-
grandeur.
Nice.
Okay, let's with my. Did I do it right? Do I have to? Let me. Do I have to target anyone, or you just do it?
No, look, it's
Okay.
done.
No, I just drag it.
Okay, great. Okay, so then
Okay,
remember,
yeah. Very nice. And this creature is now dazzled, yeah?
dazzled and off guard. All right,
Nice.
but let me roleplay that with the. We'll get
Oh,
ready
yeah.
for the sound effect. I rebuke you.
That was very tame.
First battle.
Yeah, gonna have to get used to that, Edgar.
So, this poor thing comes in, thinking it's gonna rip your shadow out of your flesh, Fulgrim, and swipes at you. All of a sudden, blinding shadow blasts it in the face, and it screeches without you hearing it, but your soul hears it. So, with its previous action, it did hit you, and it actually does latch onto your shadow, Fulgrim, and like in the previous time when you saw one of these creatures in the Tomb of Roslar, it tries to rip your shadow out of your body, which makes you enfeebled. In fact, enfeebled 2, and it gains a counter. Like you can feel that it is being strengthened by trying to rip your shadow off of you. And that ends its turn, and it is you, Kahir.
There's not like a save for that or anything?
No. Let me read it again then. No, I don't see a save for it, no. Let me read the rest of it. No, there's absolutely no such thing. No save for it, no.
Don't worry, we're gonna kill it really quick. All right. So now,
Good
I'm
luck.
going to use my new action, smite. Like, I smite you in the name of Serenray. Did I do it? Or no? Did I smite myself?
Yeah, you got it.
Does it work for? Okay, whatever. And
Good.
then let's defensive advance.
Oh, nice. Doing okay. Next will be Pyra. Oh, there. Interesting.
So now I'm flanking, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna strike with my silver sword, but now I have sacred armament, so all my weapons have ghost touch with them.
That was all 3 actions, wasn't it?
Defensive advances. Like if I end my turn, I could make a melee strike.
Ah, sweet.
Oh, I thought I fixed the hotkey. What? Oh, here it goes. Okay.
Nice. Oh, 19, which
Oh.
is a normal hit. Oh no,
Oh,
that's a
great.
high AC creature. Dun dun dun. But as the holy... Oh, sorry, you narrate your own thing.
Yeah, I go right behind it. So now when it's smiting, I imagine that like a holy white light imbues it with like fiery embers, and when I strike it, the embers light up, dealing even more holy damage to it. Yeah.
Crunch. The smite. I don't know if the smite was calculated. Slashing strength, smite +4. Yes, it did. Oh, nice. And it takes 24 damage with no damage reduction as your sword dematerializes as it moves through it, and makes a huge gash in its robes and then materializes back as your sword leaves its form. So it kind of went into its dimension to hurt it and is back into your hands, solid. And Pyra.
Righty, I jump over Iridia here with the fire rushing around in a circle around my body, and move to here, and I will target. And I'll do a 2-action element blast towards. Yeah. 31's not a crit. God damn. Okay. Either way.
Oh.
Yeah, I do like a little front flip over Iridia, land, slide around, and then hurl this fireball towards this creature.
Zap. Takes 1 damage. Why does it take 1 damage? Because it doesn't know that this is Atreya's moderate boon. I will subtract 10 life from this thing. Because
Okay.
oops. Because all
Wait,
of
is there
that
something I can
11
do to
goes
edit
in.
that to do magic damage?
I'm sorry?
Is there a way do you want me to like edit that to do magic damage or no?
I don't know how you can do that.
Okay, no, all good.
I don't think there's anything you can do about it. It's just a bug in Foundry where it sees fire damage and it doesn't recognize Atreya's fire, so don't worry about it.
No, all good.
It's
But
fine.
yes, that's my turn.
All 11 damage went in, and it is Iridia. What do you do?
All right. First off, gonna roll undead lore on this thing to try to analyze it. What did it go through?
Yeah, it's good. Undead check. All right. What would you like to know about it? Anything in particular, or?
I suppose just its weaknesses. Like, I'm pretty sure it's weak to vitality. It doesn't have anything else.
It does not have weakness to vitality because it is a shadow, and it's
I
it
see.
is from yeah. It is a creature of the void, however. So it is resistant to all damage except for force, ghost touch, vitality hurts it, but it's not weak to it. It just you can hurt it with it, or spirit damage. And it has huge resistances against anything non-magical. And it is going to rip your shadow away from you and create another shadow out of your shadow. So careful.
Sounds good. Okay, so having analyzed it, second action, stride up here. Third action, with the Pharasma Blessed dagger in my hand, I will try to strike it.
Very nice. I'm sure Edgar would notice that. That's
Yeah, it has a little spiral pattern on it. That's Pharasma's holy symbol.
yeah. You would feel that that's a special weapon, Edgar. Unfortunately, Iridia, that like the weapon doesn't even connect to the shadow as it recognizes the threat that you're holding, and it quickly whooshes up towards the ceiling and back down, and your strike misses.
All right, that works. Oh, that's my turn.
All right. Are you gonna? Yeah, thank you. I wonder why it says item missing. Do you get that error? Whatever it is. All right. Pyra, you have made a big mistake. There's another creature over here on the side from the other.
Classic Pyro.
It looks horrible with that dice under it. My goodness, how do I turn that off? I'll fiddle with that later. Don't worry about it. It floats towards you silently, silent as death. And it... Just a second. How far is the light? No, not far enough. It is going to reach towards you, Pyra. I'm just gonna post it in chat. The ray reaches into an adjacent creature's chest, gripping their heart, and it will try to rip your heart out of your chest. But for now, please try to roll this will save, as it's pulling at your heart. Oh no! Is it a crit fail? Oh no!
Let me reroll. How do I reroll?
Oh, all right, sure.
I have a hero point. I want to reroll.
Okay.
There's that again.
Let me. Oh, it disappeared. Just roll again. Just roll that. This will save again. Oh, there it appeared again. There's a little
Yep.
two arrows icon.
Hero point.
Oh, that's good. A 22. Nice. That's a
I'll take
normal failure. That's okay. You're fine. So
So-
19 mental damage as it reaches into your chest. It tries to paralyze you, but Atreya is stronger than that. No paralysis for you, and it is Fulgrim's turn. Fulgrim, you were muted. Maybe.
Oh, whoops! Didn't mean to roll that.
Oh, no problem. Fulgrim?
Yes. I was just saying I'm gonna move up to here.
All right. Oh, I have so many bonuses. This is cool stuff.
And then I'm gonna channel smite.
Nice. All right. And Edgar will be next. I can't wait to see it. Oh, let's go. And here is Fulgrim. Oh no, it's a miss, Fulgrim.
I'm gonna use the hero point to upgrade that to a success.
All right, go for it. Just roll the damage. Edgar, we are using kind of like a modified hero roll thing. You can use a hero point to either re-roll like normal or to upgrade your roll one level up, one success level up. So Fulgrim here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because hero points are disappointing most of the time. I mean, like 90% of the time. So I decided to do this. And
All right.
well,
So it takes the bludgeoning and then it auto fails the heal.
all right, so there it is, and I need to scroll up for bludgeoning crunch. That's good. 9 bludgeoning is very respectable. So 18 damage on this creature as it you smack its hand as it's trying to rip Pyra's heart out. And I think that ends your turn, right, Fulgrim?
Yes. Yeah.
And it is Edgar.
Alrighty, so I'm going to target the black wraith looking thing, and I'm going to exploit vulnerability on it.
Okay.
Let's go use exploit vulnerability.
Whoa.
Okay.
Nice. Yes. Here we go.
Yeah.
First roll of the game is a critical success. You know what? I'm gonna give a hero point for that because that was awesome. Here you go.
Alrighty, so I get to pop-up window came up and told me all of its weaknesses, none. All of its resistances, which are
I will. You know what? Hold on. I will tell you this. It has light vulnerability, even if it's not a weakness. It's a thing. This thing will be hurt by light. I'm afraid your magical light is dim, so it wouldn't do all that much. But you know.
well, so it is within 10. Hold on. Soul Warden.
Oh, it did it level up at some point? The light?
Yes, because I have 2 feats within the Soul Warden, so it goes up to bright light within 10 feet and then dim light within 10 feet after that. So it's a whole 20-foot radius. So as long as he's within 10 feet of me, it's in bright light.
Perfect. Awesome. And it is within 10 feet.
Yeah, so he's immune to a lot of things. However, he's not immune to emotion effects.
Right.
So like demoralize and all that stuff, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm going to... So I've exploited vulnerability. I'm going to demoralize. I'm going to move up.
Did you demoralize or?
No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna move first.
Okay.
Ooh, actually, do I want to move there? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna move. So that he's within the light, and then I'm going to demoralize him. Where is the demoralize action?
Should be in that basic action macros. Maybe the easiest way to find it. Did I show that to you? Hold on. I will post a thing in chat. Basic action macros. There they are.
Yeah, the little golden icon down where it says number 1 at the bottom of the screen.
Feel free, everyone. This thing I just posted, basic action macros. Feel free to drag that into your toolbar at the very bottom, the bottom toolbar. When you click that, it will give you a big list of upgrades.
Okay, so
But maybe the easiest way to do this. Oh, intimidating glare. Perfect. Oh, you already rolled your demoralize. I see it now.
yeah, it seems as
Just
though
right
it
up here.
failed.
And it was a failure. Sorry, I didn't see that until now.
It was a pretty low roll, so
All right. This other shade, apparently there was another one over here. Hold on. Shadow. I'm sorry, that one should not be a greater shadow, so I'm gonna scale it down a little. It was supposed to be a... it doesn't matter. It's gonna come over to you, Edgar. You're the closest thing it sees. I'm sorry. And he's going to strike at you with his claw. Whoosh, reaches for you and recoils as... I don't know. How does that look like to you? Do you think this creature would try to claw at you and then recoil from Pharasma's symbol? I think that's exactly what happened. But then it steals itself and tries again with the other hand. Whoosh! With the other strike. Oh, and this one hits after it tried to. Yeah. And it's 17 damage on you, but that ends all of his turns. No problem. And it's the last. There's one more shadow up here, which is going to target Kahir. It's the first thing it sees. It is a dumb creature, but not dumb enough not to utilize flanking. So it's gonna float as well closer to you and strike.
Good.
Wow, there's so many bonuses there for you, Kahir. It misses
Yes.
with its first attack, and then misses. Maybe it doesn't miss. Comes over, hit you. You can tell that this creature, it hits you, but you can tell that it is kind of sluggish. It is slow down. It is not as quick and agile as this other one. It kind of drags its feet around. And it's going to hit. Actually, is it going to? But that's spirit damage. You cannot block that with your shield. So I was gonna say. That second one hits you, but you're okay, it seems. And it is the Greater Shadow again. It really liked when it took a chunk off of Fulgrim and made him, what's this called again?
Enfeebled?
Enfeebled. So it is going to disengage whatever is happening up there and move in, kind of focusing on Fulgrim. Yeah. While it still screeches stuff at you inside of your soul, Fulgrim. It's like, you will soon be one of us. And apparently that hits, but Fulgrim, you can use a shield, no? Okay. It will roll damage. Do you
Snake
want to
eyes.
raise your shield, Fulgrim, as a reaction?
Oh shoot! I forgot. I'm pushed to talk. Yes, I'm doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. If you raise the shield, that is blocked by your shield. It is exactly hit by +1. With the raised shield, you basically catch its claw against your shield. And then it strikes again. Oh, it shouldn't be blinded anymore.
Isn't it to the end of my turn? That's dazzled.
It succeeded anyway, though. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Until the end of your turn. That's right. Yeah. But it succeeded. I deleted it now because its turn ends and it's your turn now. But anyway, it hits. Let's see here. Hit by +1. The steel shield is already raised, so no benefit from that one this time. Sorry, Fulgrim. It's gonna roll damage. 20 damage on a normal hit. And you take only 17 because you're resistant to void. Oh yeah. That ends its turn as these horrifying creatures, they're very quiet, and yet you feel like they're screaming inside of your souls without making any noise. Just whoosh. And Kahir, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to also attempt to demoralize the one that's attacking Falgrim with a shot like, "I will send you to your grave, you ghost." And remember, +1 from intimidating prowess.
Guys, are we sure these things are actually, like, able to be intimidated?
That's what. So
Oh.
it's technically 24.
That is what the check from Edgar said, that they are not mindless.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They are making noises and they they look intelligent.
-4
Okay, cool.
-4 for unintelligible? Does it not understand?
Yeah, are you trying to talk to it? How do you demoralize? Do you have any intimidating glare or any such things?
Oh no. But
Can you speak, Necrom?
No. Okay. But it's, I don't know if the +1 does anything. So I'd have
It's a
24.
failure by -2.
So
it
close.
didn't.
Oh well. Then let's just defensive advance right behind.
You're making a line.
And let's swing at this guy.
Who's flanking who now?
The conga line of death.
Oh no, and I miss. As your weapon passes through it.
I have 2 hero points. Let me use that one to make it a hit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And let's damage it.
And you are deleting your hero points, right? As you are doing this. Oh, that's a nice hit, a solid one. Good chunk.
Oh, I thought I had 2. All right. Okay.
Takes full 20. You did. I deleted one.
Oh,
Sorry.
thank you.
Okay, leave it at 1. It's good. Your sword yet again slashes through with its ghost touch property, and it is Pyra's turn. As it takes damage, you can feel it in your souls. It's screaming a negative scream. Pyra.
Do we know if It's probably not even worth it. I was gonna ask if they do reactionary attacks, but I don't
They
really know
haven't
if my
done
team.
any until now, but
No, that's all good. I will, target this one because it's severely wounded. I can't flank it. But I will, go for a 2-action elemental blast towards it.
and that's a hit.
Oh, it is off guard for whatever reason, but I'll take it.
You hear the voice in your head. That's
That's
right,
a big
Pyra.
roll.
Finally, that's how you do it. As it takes 11 damage less than it should. All of this 21 goes in because you have Atrea's blessing. These fires, only in Foundry don't do full damage, but all of this damage goes in, and that 21 damage disperses this thing and it disappears into thin air as it floats away back to the plane of shadows where it came from.
That triggers my reaction.
Nice.
Alrighty. You hear Edgar murmur, the last breath is but a gift to me, torn from the dying. Quoth the raven, death's call.
Nice.
So, when a creature dies within 20 feet of me, I gain temporary hit points equal to the creature's level plus my spellcasting attribute modifier, which is 2. It is doubled if it is undead. So 2 plus the level times 2.
Wow. That is a CR7 creature. So 9 times 2 is 18 temp hit points. That is amazing. I will enter them for you. So don't enter it twice. But there you go, 18 temp points. That is a ton. That's like a full
God
hit.
damn.
Could easily
Wow.
be
Wait, that's a level 9 creature?
7 plus your
Level 7. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's a lot of hit points.
That's nice. Yeah.
Damn.
These are very, very dangerous creatures. As soon as you, Pyra, hit it and burst it and it disappears, you can feel that these are more than supernatural and more than undead. They are also unholy. They have been called from the void, and they are an absolute anathema to you personally. I mean, everybody here, but you as a peri-blooded, well, you're not peri-blooded, you are, I don't know what you are anymore.
Very
you feel
blessed.
that,
Possessed.
yeah, these shadows are an anathema to Atreya, and it feels really good that you're
Actually,
killing these
a
things. You
shadow
wanna
is
kill
like-
more of them.
Yeah, a shadow is like the anathema of Atreya, like to the T.
To the absolute, yes, absolute opposite of Atreya. So
Yes.
as you kill that thing, Atreya takes notice, and you can feel that Atreya takes notice, but I mean, nothing happens right now. But
Yeah.
well done. All right, that ends your turn,
And
right?
then-
No, actually, it doesn't. One more turn.
No, I've got one more action. And then for my third action, I'll one big fire blast towards that one, and then as my fire blast travels through that, I will swing it down in a big arc towards the other one and hope I hit.
Can you do that?
Like a flavor. Like 2 separate attacks,
Oh.
but
Oh, haha, I see. Okay, cool.
but
Unfortunately,
that's a miss.
It
So,
hits the head of this bull or whatever this is over here. That is part of this burial tomb. And it is Iridia's turn. Iridia, what do you do?
Okay, so this thing at the bottom right here, that looks different from the shadows that the other shadow we just fought, right?
Yes, that's right. Let me show you a picture again, because Foundry is messing up my pictures right now. But here you go. That's what that looks like. It looks larger and more menacing.
Okay, gonna try to analyze this guy too.
All right.
Okay, is 20 enough?
Undead. Exactly enough. Okay. It only looks more scary because it's carrying some scary grip of fear abilities, fear-based abilities, but it's not actually stronger than the rest. It has less resistances than them. It has sunlight powerlessness. If it is in bright light or in sunlight, it is going to be completely wrecked. What else can I tell you? Yeah, half the resistances of the other ones. Only looks scary and larger, but it isn't. What do you do?
Okay, so same resistances and weaknesses, doesn't have like vulnerability to vitality or anything like that?
It doesn't have weaknesses, no.
Okay, cool. Alright, in that case, striding down over here, kind of up against the wall, and I will try to stab it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That's a nat 20.
critical, yes!
Hell yeah.
Okay, critical damage.
And that is with the ghost touch dagger.
Yes, and it's good time to bring this up because in addition to my 2d4 sneak attack damage from being a mastermind rogue, I also have an additional 2d6 damage from analyze weakness, which is a feat, which was my level 6 rogue feat. So here we go. 26 ghost touch damage.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
As she just rushes up, hits against the wall, and just stabs this thing right in the knot face.
Yeah, it's saying immune to precision damage. I don't know how
Immune?
it's immune.
Well,
it doesn't have, like,
technically
organs
ghosts
or-
are, but we ruled earlier in the game that ghost touch would let me hit them.
That sounds like a thing I would say. I mean, I don't remember it. But it's a thing that I would say because I can't imagine that you would stab it with a dagger and somehow you wouldn't. What?
Yeah, like we said it when we were fighting the shadows back in Rosser's tomb.
Okay. Alright. You know, I'm gonna revert this damage completely because I don't want to do math, and I'm gonna subtract 26. Which I suppose I'll do math again anyway. Okay. To the calculator, I can do. I'm really bad at math. Okay, minus 26. Alright. Wow, that is a huge chunk of life gone from this creature.
Yep, and that's my turn.
I'm struggling with UI. There, damage is finally in. Oh, and it is its turn. It took a huge chunk of damage from all of you people. What would this thing do? I'm very curious. It would
Surrender.
recoil from it would recoil from all of you creatures, but I think Edgar would be offensive to it, so it's going to attack Edgar. I'm sorry about this, man.
Bring it on.
Yeah. It will try to claw at you with its claws, and it actually manages to hit you.
Wait, okay, I'm going to rebuke that nonsense.
Absolutely.
Get away!
All right. Oof, okay, man. Ugh. Okay. Champion's resistance on him, and we roll the damage. Here it is. Edgar, crunch. 24 damage with -8 resisted. Didn't we say? Hold on. What about the Oath of the Defender?
Yeah, because then it's +5, right? If it's undead,
Yeah.
yeah? So,
Mm-hmm. It is. So I'm gonna give you 5 more hit points, Edgar. 9. Some of it should be temp, but whatever. It's current hit points now because it's easier to do this. Plus, it seems to me that this technically a very hard difficulty thing is very easy for you guys because of your specializations against these kind of creatures. And you know what? It sucks to be undead when undead hunters arrive. So I'm not gonna pull any punches. They are just gonna miss their everything. The Flash of Grandeur is still in effect. Bam, 2 damage, no problem. And it's
I think it's only
actually
for the first one. I'm sorry, but I think that's right. The first attack.
is it only against that one? Or is it against the rest this turn?
Balgam, can you help me
It
out?
should be just against that one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Against
Yeah,
that
this is like a one shield thing.
one-time shield thing.
But he still takes but for like also the defender, it still mitigates like what was it, 2
Yeah.
damage? So yeah.
2 damage, yeah.
I will give 8 damage here, 41. And it is Fulgrim's turn. As this, this creature with this third action, I was gonna say, it tries to fall back deeper into the cave. And you, Edgar, feel as it was hitting you, kind of feel its mind. It is not happy about that light that it is in, and it tries to recoil from it. Of course, mechanically, it's fine, but Fulgrim, it is your turn. In effect, it would.
Alright. I think I'm just gonna do a 3-action heal.
Hey, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of you hurt with a tiny bit.
Beat him up, Falgrim.
Ooh,
Oh, that hits them all, yeah.
Inches.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's huge.
Those ghosts are gonna need some fort saves.
Let me add. Yep, 1 sec. Add both of them in there. All right. Nice. Oh, not nice. The so-called Greater Shadow. I don't know if you can see the damages. Oh, Fulgrim is already applying healings. Here's the damages. Bam. And 22 healing? Holy, on a 3d8. That's nice. Let me...
Oh, that's on 3d10. I have healing hands.
Nice. Okay, 1 sec. I will apply the healings to Edgar as well. And to Pyra. Here they are. How are you doing? Here you're full. Oh, you're not full. Okay. Here's 3 hit points that you've lost somewhere. 74. Alright. All of that damage just whoosh. Oh, there's another one over here, by the way, that we didn't target. Let's roll damage for it as well. Double damage on
Hell
that
yeah.
one as it gets. It thinks it can crawl and creep around behind you, but that 44 damage completely destroys it in one shot because that's a simple spawn and it dissipates back into the void, destroyed completely. That's such a cool turn. Okay, I'll skip your turn. Oh no, you did. And it is Edgar's turn again.
Alrighty. Edgar is going to throw a cantrip at him. He's gonna throw Vitality Lash at him.
Oh, nice.
At do that.
At that one. Okay. Nice. Oh, I love seeing a ton of dice being rolled. Whap! Oh, sorry, I didn't roll its vitality. Oh, I hope it didn't die just now.
It's fort.
Fortitude, I mean. Yeah. Yeah, it was half damage, so... I was excited to click on that button. But yeah, as your vitality, do you want to flavor your vitality lash? How does that look like coming from a Pharasma flavored vitality lash?
I think it would be almost like um uh, um an incorporeal blue whip striking the creature and then siphoning out the void energy from it.
Nice. Whoosh, it screeches wordlessly. You feel its undead pain, and that makes you happy. And you have one more action.
Alrighty, my last action is I'm going to switch my target to exploit vulnerability to the guy right next to me. And
Oh, I should, while you click on these things, I should mention that if you have 2 hero points and you decide to use both of them,
I will actually use that. No. I'm going to get the failure condition, which I add a personal antithesis to this creature, and I'm going to infuse Pharasman divine energy into my blade to deal the personal antithesis. So that's going to be basically he has a weakness to 5 to my damage.
okay, for next turn, okay.
Until I exploit vulnerability again.
Okay. Nice. So on a failure, you get a bonus to damage.
Yes. On a
Okay.
crit on a success, I get to know their highest weakness, and then I get to choose whether I want my weapons to trigger that weakness or if I want to create a personal weakness. So the mortal weakness is really good if there's multiple types of these creatures. So if they were all weak to positive, I would only need to exploit vulnerability on one of them. I would have basically triggering all their positive weaknesses. But since they're not, I can only do a personal one. It only works on this creature, especially on a failure.
All right. At this one, as you do that, I'm gonna do a thing here before the turn ends. Well, it just ended, I guess. But as you hit this creature, it turns to you, and it says to you in the necral tongue. You feel it inside of your mind. It's, it is speaking. It comes out as a whisper from its mouth, and it says, "Thank you. Avenge us." As it turns around and hits you with its shadow hand. Whoosh. And it still manages to hit. Any flashes of grandeurs and such? Sorry, I applied too fast.
Then
I think he already, yeah, he already used
Are
it.
you all out? You're
only
out.
once,
Okay.
yeah.
Shouldn't be 17 though. That oath of whatever is active, right? So
Yes.
I'll give you 2 points back. There it is. 2 points are returned to you. So that was its first attack. And with its second one, it does not like this light that it is in. So it is going to shift over here very quickly. It kind of moves past all of you.
That
That's
triggers
two.
one of my reactions.
Oh, nice. What do you do?
Implement interruption. So it's basically a reactive strike to the target of my exploit vulnerability if they move, manipulate, concentrate.
Okay.
So
Good. It
I
goes
basically
over here.
just strike him.
All right. Very nice. Wow, critical hit. Nice.
And
Hell
that
yeah.
interrupts his movement on a critical strike.
Nice. Okay. It goes back here. it tried to get away from the light that it is. Oh, and it's a 1d6 of
Ho-ho!
vitality and
Holy
everything.
moly.
Oh my
Awesome.
goodness, it's dead.
He's going to be enfeebled 1.
Also enfeebled? On top of
Yes.
it? Where did that come from? Enfeebled?
That comes from the vitalizing room.
Nice. Okay, let me click.
And
enfeebled.
then
That's
does that take into account? I wonder if that takes into account my implement the weakness. Does that take into account the weakness?
I'm not sure what you mean.
So, when it comes to exploit vulnerability, failing to recall a weakness on a creature, you instead attempt to exploit a more personal vulnerability. You can exploit only the creature's personal antithesis. So let me go to my character and I'll.
It has the status effect, so it probably should work.
It will
Okay.
make a here's effect turn.
No, my
The personal antithesis?
personal antithesis
Yeah.
is on the other guy and not him.
Okay. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Alright. This creature tries to. It just talked to you, and it tries to talk again to you, and it's saying, it would say, "Holy light, get away from me!" And it tries to run away as you smack it around, and you put it back into its starting position. It's like, It has one more action, I think. Did it? Yeah. It will swipe at you again. With huge penalties and hits anyway, regardless of all that stuff. Fortunately, you're taking a bit of a beating there, but this creature is, as it hits you, it's both cursing and swearing at you, and both thanking you for hurting it and begging you to avenge it at the same time. Kahir.
All right.
Persistent damage. Let's do this. Oh, and it dies just as it begs you to kill it. And yes, back to Kahir.
All right, great. All right, so I'm gonna transfer my smite to this one right in front of us. All right, and you can imagine this time, Serenray's weapon is a scimitar. So a scimitar just kind of goes. Doesn't do any damage just yet, but you see it's invoked with a holy light. And now he's going to charge up his blade with sun energy.
Oh.
Sunblade! Let's do it.
Let's do it. And that. Oh, yeah. And a miss. No!
Ah!
I have 1 hero point. I'm just saying.
Yes, let's upgrade it to a success if you could take it away. Just because I think it's near death anyway.
Alright.
Roll damage.
I have removed your hero point as Serenray takes the wheel and directs your Sunblade straight at it. You can see the beam curve and blast it straight in the chest. And it is utterly... Oh, it's not just... Wait, who here takes damage? Hold on.
What?
Oh, you targeted yourself.
No.
Let me change that that target. That's better.
14 or not?
It is... Wow, it is still alive? It is still alive as that beam hits it.
Dang. Oh well.
Wow.
And that's with the smite and everything. I don't know if smite works that way, but
Yeah. Smite, Sunblade, Fire. It doesn't actually have smite on it, Did you click?
Because
Effect smite was applied.
smite is like on me for some reason. I don't know.
Oh,
I think
smite is on you.
I feel like it should be on the enemy, but
+3 damage. Oh, because you didn't
+4.
target, maybe.
I'm targeting it.
Yeah, but it's not doing +3 damage. Well, you know
Oh,
what? Was
It's
it
also because if it's unholy, it should do +4.
+4? It has 5 hit points remaining after
Ah!
death strike. With the smite, unfortunately, yeah.
I,
Uh,
well,
sorry.
that's
You
it.
have- Oh man.
That's right. Not my moment then.
Iridia kind of ducks against the wall as she just sees the sunblade just fly over her head. It's like, whoa! Whew, nice shot.
And it is Pyra's turn, as Pyra seems to be taking all the glory against these shadows, as Atreya is obviously helping.
I'm not
Apparently.
gonna say no to that. I will. I don't know if I want to go into that room because there are coffins and such. But I will run up and because this just does more damage, and I think this might be one of the last creatures. I will do blazing wave just straight at this one creature.
Okay. Alright. Roll the damage first, please. This creature is barely holding on to this plane, basically being ripped apart and being pulled back to its thing. And it doesn't matter what it rolls. I guess unless it's a critical. And
Oh, fuck
man,
off.
I jinxed it! No!
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Ah.
I cannot help. I cannot upgrade it. Sorry.
Well, that's alright. I just run up and I just like pull the fire blasting out of my hair and slam it into the ground, trying to focus towards this shadow, and that takes me out of my kinetic overflow, and that's my turn.
Oh no, sorry, Pyra. Oh man, that was so that critical. I don't. I have
Hey,
no
hey,
words.
that's the game.
That's okay.
That's the game.
That's the game. Iridia doesn't have a kill yet. Go for it, Iridia.
All right.
Oh,
Targeting
shit.
the sky. Throwing a ghost charge at it.
As the two gnomes are standing over there.
Very nice.
Bam. As the
Nice.
holy energy. Do you
So-
want to narrate your thing? You're right.
I do. So how I want to animate this so that so basically Pyra and me are like Pyra's basically pushing this thing back with a big wave of fire, and now like up against a corner where it can't really get away. And once it's like trapped in that corner, Iridia takes out a bomb, throws it, and where it can't dodge, and immediately explodes it into a massive blast of holy energy.
And it is utterly destroyed and it disappears from existence. Gone. As silence hits this dark tomb yet again. You guys standing in very in the darkness, basically with the blue light from Edgar, the only thing lighting the way here. All of you have some sort of light vision or dark vision or whatever. But imagine the eerie view that you are guys seeing around you. It's basically, it's all like this blue light everywhere. Here's some experience points for you guys. For this, for what the game considered to be an extreme difficulty thing against 2 CR7 creatures and 2 CR6s. But
Damn,
you
we're
have
getting up there, aren't we?
out. Yeah, you just walked in. It's like bam, splash, explosions. For Rasma's thing, man, Edgar, your character is really, really interesting. With all of these exploit vulnerabilities, things happening.
Yeah, and I just realized that it actually did apply it. It just doesn't say because I'm guessing it has it has a resistance 10 to physical damage, but then it took 25 of my 30, which means that it took 5 weakness. So it does actually apply it.
Okay, nice. So, yeah, it works. Yeah, we need to be watching for these kinds of things that may not work mechanically inside the foundry. Because it's easy to miss them. But yeah, so you stand in this crypt finally at the end of this battle after all the explosions from potions and from sunlight blades and whatnot. Complete darkness. You see over here at the end of the corridor, or you will see when you get to it, that there is an empty tomb. This is not a coffin. It's not something that, like, if you're thinking about the vampire's coffin, that's not it. That's some other kind of coffin that has been opened. There are also more corpses being laid to rest. Let me point your attention over here. On these these burial mattresses kind of things, whatever they are, and you have a feeling, because you're all undead spect in one way or another, you feel that these corpses, these shadows, these wraiths, these stuff were some of these people's shadows that have been ripped and pulled in here just for now, just like right now, to be used against whoever enters this tomb. However, the tomb is empty. There's no sign of the vampire or the lich. You're certain that they have been here though, Edgar, you saw them. So next time, maybe you can investigate this place. Maybe somebody can bring out a torch or something. Maybe Pyra can do some fire. And you can look around, figure out why is this empty? Where is the vampire? Maybe some survival checks outside or whatnot. I don't know. You're hot on the trail of this vampire though, and he's not where he was last seen. And with that, we're gonna end today's session. I'd like to ask you for stars and wishes though, please. Basically, Edgar, we kind of forget most of the time, but I really like the stars and wishes mechanic. Not mechanic, what do you call it? Whatever it is. Where I would really love to hear some feedback about how the campaign is going, what you liked, so that we can do more of it, what you disliked, so that we can do less of it. Since it's your first time, I would really love to hear yours in particular. Let's do yours last though, so we can see what it looks like. Though I'm sure you've done it before, maybe with the rules lawyer. Who'd like to go and say a thing that stood out to you, both negative? I'm actually more interested in the negative. Please tell me what I can improve and where you see the light going. I heard Kahir say something